Okay, welcome to another episode on Football with Ikram. And as usual, I have Abdul and Nabil. And as usual, we're going to talk about the Gameweek 5 review. We're going to also talk about, some things that happened during that game week. As usual, we'll do our predictions or delusions and have, a little fun game for us to play as well to test our football knowledge. So, we're just going to kick right into it. And, we're going to start with, obviously, the West Ham Chelsea's match. That was the first game of the game week. So, let's start with the Chelsea fan here, Abdul. What are your thoughts?
The world has not realized it yet, but Nicholas Jackson is the second coming of R9. First, that's what I have to say.
Which of the R9s?
Which other R9 is there?
I don't know. Maybe there's somebody else that you are referring to that I don't know about.
You must know. No, he's the second coming of R9.
Okay.
Caicedo.
You know the R9 is talking about? Romelu Lukaku
Ronaldo.
9. Because he cannot be Ronaldo.
It cannot be
That's
Ronaldo.
the R9 he's talking about.
It
Romelu
just
is
cannot
the
be
second.
Ronaldo.
Just keep watching. Just keep
Okay.
observing. Keep observing. 20 goals minimum this season. League. Only
He has
the
like
league.
6 now, right?
In the
What?
league.
He has
In the
about
league?
6 now currently.
No, not 6. He has 4. He has 4, I think.
4? Okay, I was adding the 2 from the last match.
Okay.
Yeah, no. It's 4 this season. He's, I think, second top goal scorer behind that robot. But anyways,
But yeah, you wanted to say something about Caicedo.
Caicedo steady been dropping, brilliant performances, but the masses they are not observing. Me, I'm observing. We
I
see.
wouldn't
has
say
to-
brilliant.
Like I know that he's good, but he hasn't like impressed me like well enough yet for like the.
You see?
I think because of the kind of role that he plays, he's not the kind of role where you would actually see like the work that is like he's doing particularly. Is that like he's not where the noise of the game usually is.
Nah, even in build up, self like the amount of like pre-assists this guy gets, like he's breaking down defenses too. Like he's like this West Ham game, he was top notch, man. Even like the assist he got to Jackson's second goal, self that was thread.
Yeah.
It was a good pass, but
I saw it from like his angle, and to be honest, it was like obviously that was like literally the only pass that he had to do because
because the West Ham defenders were very
Ham
sluggish.
defenders
Very
not only were they
sluggish.
sluggish, like there was actually like a lot of space. So when they are playing replay, we usually get this sort of like aerial / side view, but they showed like Caicedo's POV, and I'm like, this was actually very open. Like
It
there
was very
actually
easy.
a lot of
He
space for
played
it
it
to just like
effortlessly.
play. I was like, the
There's
fuck. I
another
was
one he
expecting
played.
West Ham to put up a game before we fight. I didn't.
There was another one he played with outside of the boots. Jackson just didn't score that one, but he played one. I cuffed the ball like this outside of the boots. Don't worry, I was watching, I was observing.
My issue with Caicedo is people think I hate Caicedo. That's not the case. But my own is that I'm judging Caicedo as the most expensive player in the Premier League. Ikram, would you agree that those performances or what he has done at Chelsea till date warrants the fee?
Based on what they've done to our brother Bogs,
Yes.
like he deserves to be putting more.
Exactly. He will get there. He's looking okay. He might not get there, but
he
he's
might
not
not get
player.
there. But he's not as if
And
he's
I
on
always say
the right track.
The comparison is him and Declan Rice. Now they bought them at the same time, similar fees, but nobody says anything about Declan because you could see the work. But I won't lie, he's improving. Caicedo is getting better, much better.
All I'll say is a matter of team performance.
Exactly, that's exactly what I wanted to say.
No. I'm sorry. Team performance
with the
aside,
Declan Rice one, it's team performance. I don't think it's actually fair on like Chelsea because if you put Caicedo in Arsenal, it's not like he's going to do any less of a job and he would be winning more games.
No. Skill sets, Declan Rice is a better footballer. It's not about the team now. let's be honest. You don't think Declan Rice is better than Caicedo?
It's not like some clear and obvious
I
something.
prefer. Yeah, exactly. So you're
For
saying
me,
like,
it's clear and obvious.
Rice and
For
Caicedo.
me.
Oh my God, pen and paper, black and white. It's obvious that Declan Rice is better than Caicedo. Well,
For me,
not
it's
really,
clear
not
that
really,
he's better.
not really,
Personally,
not really. I
I'll
don't
keep
think
on
it's
saying it.
quite clear.
Why I don't think team matters.
Can you use another like player comparison to like tell me how clear it is?
I don't mean to do this, but you watch Kobe Mino more.
Okay, Kobe Mino and
Caicedo.
It's different. They are playing different positions. Like
No,
different.
wait.
Kobe has been
So you
playing
are
DM
saying
for the past 2-3 games.
you are saying the gap between Rice and Caicedo is like the gap between Caicedo and Kobe Mino.
No, that's not what I'm saying. I'm saying that. See, my point still goes back to
You're
the fact
saying
that
Meno is better than Caicedo.
Sorry, no, I'm not saying that. I'm not saying that. But they are very close, true or false.
Who and who is close?
Caicedo and Mino.
Okay, I have a question now. Ikram, to you. No, it's fine. No, you think once we start winning, all of this will clear up.
Because I think
Ikram.
First off, like you said, like Abdul said, like they are not playing the same position. Mino and
Ikram.
Caicedo, they don't play
the
like
last
the
game,
same.
Mino played
They're
as
not even like the
GM.
same kind of player.
Exactly.
I understand that. I'm not saying. Oh yeah, now you said it's because of team performances. Could you tell the difference between the quality of a player like Pogba to the quality of a player like Caicedo? Can you tell the difference?
No, wait.
That's what I'm trying to say.
Pogba is a magnificent player. Like
That's what
for his
we're trying
size,
to
for
say.
his
Pogba is
physique,
what you
for
should be
his position.
Pogba is what you should expect for that kind of money. Is what I'm trying to say.
Oh,
No.
okay. Yes, we agree now. Yeah.
No, Pogba is a flashy player. Caicedo is not doing all the.
It's not about being flashy.
No, it's actually part of it because that's who Pogba is. Like even right from time, like this is not me trying to like support Abdul or anything, but like I'm just like saying that like
Okay.
in terms like for the expectations for that price, yes, he is not meeting up expectations.
That is what I'm
for the
trying to.
price
If we're
that-
judging him as a 50 million pound player, facts, he's good for that price. My issue is still the money they spend.
Yeah, but you
It's not
said,
about
but
his quality.
wait, you know we've changed from money to who is better between Declan Rice and Caicedo, and
Me,
you were
Declan
like,
Rice is better.
yes, and you said it is clear, and that's why I asked that. Oh, okay, give me another two-player comparison to say that okay, this player is clearly better than this player, so that I'll understand like what is the skill gap exactly that you're talking about between
Okay,
Declan Rice and
between
Caicedo. Because
Caicedo
me,
and Rice.
I don't see that significant like difference.
Okay. No, we'll just agree to disagree because I do see it that way. Personally.
What? So, for example, is the gap like, for example, let's say, is the
Anthony
gap
and
like
somebody.
Anthony and Ahmad or Haaland and
Oh yeah,
or
now
Haaland and
which
Anthony and
Anthony are
Ivan
you
Toney
talking
or
about?
something?
So, wait, what was the second example you mentioned?
Was Haaland and Ivan Toney. So you know that two of them are like very good, like striker wise, but in terms of like
Let's put
output
it that
and
way.
things like. So the difference between Rice and Caicedo is
Personally, I'm
Haaland
saying
and Ivan Toney.
from what I see, it's a personal opinion. You might not agree with it. That is my opinion.
It's your opinion, man.
Okay, I'm saying like, okay, now tell me the things like what makes Rice a better player than Caicedo. Like, what is he doing? Like, tell me.
I don't think there's anything that Caicedo particularly does better than Rice. I'm doing an all-round play. Maybe duels and tackles.
I think he's yes. So that's what I wanted to say. Like defensively, I think he is better than.
That's why I said duels and tackles,
Rice.
and that is it. Everything else as a footballer.
Did you can repeat that again?
Like defensively,
yeah.
Like Caicedo is better than Rice. Like I think that one is clear. I think that one I will stand on it and say that one is clear defensively.
Me, defensively, adding all the defensive traits together: tackles, duels, all interceptions, right? Or what do you
mean? I'm saying Rice has been a fucking cone sometimes. Like he just wants.
I agree
because he's playing for Arsenal.
No doubt. But
It's
he's
because he's
better
playing for
than
Arsenal.
Caicedo. We're
Don't
spending
even.
way too much time on
We'll
Caicedo.
come back to this.
Yeah.
Once Chelsea starts winning, we'll come back to it. Don't worry, just let us start winning. That's all.
See, the thing
No
there is
problem.
that
No
even if you
problem.
start winning, I don't still feel he would be a standout player. Don't worry, let's just keep going. I don't just rate
I
the
want
guy.
to talk about something else or someone
Yeah,
else.
yeah.
Sancho.
Baller. Stop. You
Let
guys
me
just want
let
to agenda. You want to
let me.
agenda.
This
Just
is
20 minutes
not
for
about
agenda.
agenda. I have seen those 2 assists that he
Two
has
assists,
dropped.
bro.
Bro,
The two
Ikram.
assists that he has dropped are replicas. Okay, maybe not the first one because the first one at least it was a forward pass, but like that
Penetrating the defense.
of that Busquets to Messi assists. It was more of the effort of the person that received the ball, not necessarily him. He was just trying to get the ball off his feet. Like, Omo, I've completed my pass. It's left to that person.
He's
I
looking
just
forward
see,
and he's penetrating the defense.
see, with Sancho, I can be as patient as a solid rock. And I will wait and he will come. He will come through. And I will believe that that flop that he is going to flop, he will flop it by force. And it is
But
going to
like,
happen.
wait, are you saying he'll flop because of Aspa
Because
just
he is
being
Sancho and he will always flop.
no now, but like but I'm like when he was coming to United, did you think he was going to flop?
No, I didn't think he was going to flop. I
Exactly.
didn't
So
think he
you
was
think
going
he's
to
a
be a
good
lazy
player?
player. I didn't think he was going to be like the thing is it's good that you have like some certain amount of talent, but it's not enough that you don't have that hard work. Like I'm not sure you were here in that episode when I said like I would rather 2 Antonis in my team than like 1 Sancho.
Yeah, the thing
Because
is,
they put in the effort to show that they are actually trying. They're like the press he is lazy.
I
He
get
is
that,
very
but my
lazy.
thing is, what if on some? Because like I feel like all these intangibles in football are the most important thing. So what if he's on some redemption arc now? Fuck United. I'm trying to show everybody that like I can do shit.
I
And
can't
I'm
lie.
going to work hard now.
I
That means
can't
because he
lie.
has all the talent in the world.
I
If he's
can't
on,
lie.
yeah,
I can't lie. If he is
yeah.
on a redemption arc, I will be pained. And it will pain me like mad.
Exactly.
Because we supported this guy. Like there is literally a sect of United fans that are Sancho fans.
But the only thing is that he hates Ten Hag. So at the end of the day, that's his boss. So like, would it matter?
Omo,
He doesn't like Ten Hag. So would all of that matter?
Omo, it will matter to me. It
Exactly.
will matter to
But
me.
like,
So, but like that match, I can remember I just like finished playing football, and like when I was just about to leave, I just saw Jackson go one assist Sancho. I was pained. I was like, no, 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 because there are some certain Chelsea fans that are just pushing that agenda. They don't want to know whether he's playing rubbish. As long as he has entered that
Ikram. Ikram. That guy will
goal
flop,
goal
but to spite
contribution.
Man U, they will say he's good.
Yes, to spite us. Yes, to spite us. Exactly. That's what it is. You
Ikram,
see,
you saw my
you
tweets now.
yes now.
I saw the assist. I came back. I spat.
See,
That
don't
guy
worry, don't
passed
worry.
to Jackson from
Woody,
like midfield. Jackson
Woody,
did 95% of the work for that goal. The
no
pass
problem.
wasn't even.
see, you people are just haters.
Yes,
Sancho, wait, no,
yes, I
listen.
am.
Sancho didn't do anything. Okay, you say that one. When I call Jackson R9 too now, you guys say, that one. Now he's doing
No,
95%
no,
of the
hold
work.
on, hold on, hold on,
Wait,
hold on,
you
hold
are
on.
calling
You two,
Jackson
you know that
R9
there
and
are.
in your head, you are okay.
Ikram,
In
Ikram,
your head, you're alright.
help me tell him that there are exaggerations. Then there's Jackson and R9. Come on, what do you
No
mean? Come
problem, no
on,
problem.
Watch.
Like,
Support
if
let's.
you said
the
Lukaku, you would have
Akil
understood.
myself for Africa. Support your brother.
Did you see he like after the match like his anklets, those beads that was
Yes,
wearing on his
he has
legs.
done
Okay,
some
I saw it,
serious
I saw
good.
it, I saw it.
He
For,
has
for
gone
You know
to the
one thing?
village.
he has got
His
good
press
juju, bro.
conference was the first time I heard him talk, and he didn't sound like expected at all.
Oh my god. But yeah, the match like after the match, like I was still hoping that West Ham would be able to like salvage something inside that game.
Nah, they messed up. Those two goals that they
They really
conceded,
messed
very
up.
silly
And I
goals.
think
The
it's
first two.
Lopetegu's fault for trying to overanalyze that match. Like he played a 3-5-2 or a 3-6-1. I can't remember what it was. Like,
I think it
but
was
he played,
3-5-2.
yeah, and he played Wan-Bissaka and like I think is it Kilman or is it
Emerson.
yeah, like
Yeah, it was
much
Emerson.
higher. Like there was just so much. And I was like,
Honestly,
okay,
the highlight
somebody
was
is
just terrible.
utter
That
woke football
Caicedo pass,
nonsense.
he
And
could have done it with his eyes closed. Because the thing is
I
that
think
after being so high up, they now had like, I don't know if they were like kind of too comfortable that they were at home or something. I don't understand it.
yeah, that's
But
what
the
it is.
way
So
Jackson went past them for those 2 goals, it was way too easy.
It was way
Way
too
too
easy.
easy.
It was way too easy.
But I can't lie, the first, or was it the second finish or the first one? The one that he was at the edge of the
Second.
box, very fine finish.
Both of
Very
them,
fine. I
sir.
like that
First
one.
one, OC.
No,
pass.
the two finishes were good.
Yeah,
Second one, outside
yeah,
the box.
I was telling my
Wow.
brother this, that the eye I'm using to look at him, people forget that Jackson is a small boy too. He's not old, he's just like 23. So there's still a lot of room for improvement.
For improvement, yeah, 100%.
Yeah.
100%. But yeah, that's that with the West Ham match. Did you guys see the Liverpool match?
Nah, I didn't.
Did
I
you
only got the small
Liverpool
ones, but I didn't
Bournemouth?
watch.
The one where I just said, let me go and have my shower, and then I came back and I saw 3 goals. First half.
Wow.
Luis Diaz, like I saw Luis Diaz like tempo inside that match. I was like, this guy is probably going to get like a goal because I think he beat the player like their right back twice, and then he hit the bar once, and I was like, okay, let me just go and shower and come back, and I just saw 3 goals.
Honest thing about Diaz, like beginning of the season, some Liverpool fans actually were saying that he's not good enough. Even after the Forest match.
Mumtaz said the same thing last week. Now in the last episode, he was like, he
Like,
does not really rate
how
Diaz
is
like that, and
Diaz
I'm like,
not good? But they have options. They have very good options. I can't lie.
yeah, it's good. Okay, then if that's the case, then I think we can just skip to the United Crystal Palace match.
Should I start?
Nabil, have the seat first.
Okay. So,
Because I remember
saw
your tweet saying that I'm sitting down somewhere smiling, happy.
Eh?
I can remember your tweet where you were like, you know that I'm probably sitting down somewhere smiling and happy.
But that's exactly what you were doing, I'm sure. You were sitting down somewhere smiling, shining teeth.
Yes. I mean,
So,
because
I can't lie.
I could see the vision.
That was an incredible performance. See, me, I don't even care about the draw. Sometimes it's just good. No, see, the thing is,
I care small, but I get your point here.
You know that if we play that match 3 times, that way we'll win the 3 matches. Like we will win 2 out of 3 at least. Like we played that well.
What does this want to see? What does this want to say?
I don't know what he wants to say, but you cannot criticize that performance. That performance was honestly, it was too good.
There was one point.
You know, I mentioned last week that I did not like how it looked like he was coaching us like a bottom table team. I did not say bottom table team on Sunday.
And I told you why that was. And I told you why that was. And I said they were just
I
said they were just being conservative because see, with United, there's just some outside pressure that is actually a lot, and you cannot even deny the fact.
But
because
you cannot
even today. Okay. Yeah, I was like, even today, like seeing more. There was more drama in the City Arsenal game, but then they are still talking about Rashford being taken off today.
No, United will always have that.
That's what I'm saying. So, like, you can't blame them for being conservative in cases like this when there is that much external pressure. So, these are the things that actually come into play when you are managing.
There was a big difference. See, there were no gaps in midfield anymore because I don't know if I'm the only one that noticed, but it were more compressed. I don't know if it's the back. You know, you mentioned it that the backline was not playing high enough previously. The backline was very high in that match, and then midfield was compressed. How a midfield is supposed to be, not the usual. The backline is here.
Let me tell you
Casemiro
why. And there is actually
Casemiro and Maino are there, and then the front line is here. The team was very compact.
Let me tell you the tiny difference. Yeah.
Sorry.
Yeah. Go on.
Yeah, and then also we had very, very technical players on the pitch. Not players that are just players that you know that play very well in possession. Mazraoui and Ahmad, incredible. They had Zexi in there, close control, everything is smooth. So I feel like that's why we dominated the game, compressed the midfield, had technical players on the pitch, and if we continue like this, I'm very much happy with it. Because
Okay.
we
So
can
now,
only improve from here.
let me tell you the small difference that we actually played in that game, and it's something that happens when Maguire plays. It's not to take anything. It's not to say Maguire is a bad player, but let
Yeah.
me tell you just one tiny thing that can actually make a significant impact, and it is when we are trying to play out of the back, the amount of time you actually spend holding the ball gives the opposition team the time to also regroup and structure their
Facts.
defense, their midfield, and like their press very well. But because when we were winning the second balls, rather than just starting again from the back and passing it all the way to the back and then trying to pass out to the keeper, trying to pass from the left wing to the right wing, like we were going forward like immediately. And Crystal Palace were put in a position where they were not actually allowed to regroup a lot. That was why when we play like passes and then they try to counter, we win the second ball. Like we won the second ball like a lot of the times.
That's
And
why we had a lot of
that's why
possession.
we had so much possession. And it is those little things that those little that can make it that can actually make a significant difference because with Maguire he would spend maybe like 4 or 5 seconds trying to pick the player that he wants to pass to, and the way Maguire passes is that he actually faces where he wants to pass to.
Yeah.
He is
And
not
then he
like
also has this habit. Personally, I'm
Mhm,
very much okay at the moment with Maguire as a backup. But he has this habit I really don't like. When he passes like sideways,
mhm.
he doesn't progress the ball.
Exactly, he's
Like he's
passing
just passing it
straight
directly.
sideways.
At least,
He's
and
not
the thing that this
he's
thing
not making it's not like a through pass to make the player run to the ball and then push the line forward.
exactly
That kind
no.
of thing,
And
yeah.
again, when he even has the ball, sometimes he's so sluggish. Onana does it as well that I really don't like. I feel he takes way too long on the
Let me
ball
tell you why it takes
sometimes,
too long on the ball. Is to actually force their strikers to actually
looking
press
for
him.
movement.
Because he's
Sorry,
confident that he is not going to lose the ball. So having that
yeah, Ikram.
minus from their press would actually create a space for us to play out.
I
That's
get
why
you.
like he allows.
But there are some times that I just want him to be more active. That he's just sometimes he gets too comfortable and when you're a fan,
Yeah.
you're watching the match from home. Sometimes you just want him to hurry
Yeah.
the ball
Yeah.
up. Now we're not winning, we're probably losing or we're drawing. Be more
Mm.
active. So
I
I
get that, I
don't
get
really
that.
like that part of
Abdul,
the
did you
football.
watch the game?
Because we see Ederson as well, we see Alisson. They also take their time on the ball, but sometimes he's just too sluggish. But honestly speaking, his performance that last match, I can't even criticize anything. It was incredible. Dean
There
Henderson as
wasn't
well.
anyone that played bad in that game. I saw a lot of people mentioning Bruno inside that game.
I was
Let me
going to
tell you
talk about
something. There were
that.
two people that they mentioned inside that game, Martinez and Bruno. And let me tell you why people mentioned that Martinez is just because of that foul. Like, but that
That he
foul
jumped.
was just very big. That was like, why would Martinez do this? Oh, for that, let me
You
punish
see
him
the
for it.
thing,
Outside
sometimes
of that,
his head will touch and you let that thing
that is
inside
who
him come
he
out.
is. You know that is who he is. So you can't just give him
Yeah.
a 6/10 out of that. And let me tell you,
I
and
agree with
for
that.
now let's just go to the Man City and Arsenal's game. Let me just
Arteta
say,
be like them.
let me just say that I respect him very well for it. And I am not for
Who's that?
Arteta, and I am not for the play fancy football at the same time try to win. Like it is City that we are talking about here. We're not talking about
Gambit
what
City.
like it's City. They are literally the best team in the world. Like right
Guy,
now,
Rodri was injured, bro. Like,
they had a red card as well. They had a red card as well. Like
but like for the
allow.
20 minutes before they had the red card when Rodri was injured, Rodri got
Who
injured at
did they
21st
play?
minute.
Who did they play
From
before City? Spurs. It was literally the same thing that they did with Spurs. God.
now I'm saying,
Red, 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 red,
No,
red.
he's packing the bus.
do you
Eh?
know
He's
fourth
incredible.
least possession as per Arsenal as 16th in possession in the Premier League this season?
Nah, it's a different
Ikram.
tactics that they are going to. Their own is to
Okay.
win now. Their own is not to play fancy football. Their own is to
Exactly.
win.
And you
Ikram,
know
I
how
did
they are
not I
winning
mentioned
is
this
by
thing.
scoring goals from
There's
corner.
another factor.
That's some Burnley shit. This is work football, man.
Exactly.
This
That
is
is
work
exactly what it
football.
is.
It's
And
supposed to be
Ikram,
Burnley.
aside from
This is
them
supposed to be
switching
full
up
and
their
playing this way,
system,
not us now.
apart from them switching up their system, Ikram, I mentioned it last week. A lot of teams in the Premier League now, they are not playing who football. Oh. They are trying to play proper Pep-like
Nah,
football. If you see,
that's woke football, man.
huh?
That's woke football.
No,
Small teams should know
I
their
feel like
place.
football
Move the
should be
ball.
diverse. Not everybody should be trying possession. Not everybody, it should be. You shouldn't watch the same match every single time you watch football. So I agree that football should be the whole everybody trying to be technical and everything. I'm not a big
Yeah,
fan
but like
of it.
there's different
But as I
types of
mentioned,
technicality now. Because like you can see with
no, most teams want to play possession
I'm saying,
football
but
now.
like
They
let me
want
give you an
to.
instance now. 3 high possession teams now. Pep's Man City, Andrew's Spurs, and Maresca's Chelsea all play possession football. Very different types of possession football, all 3 of them.
Yeah, but at the end of the day, it's like the same. What's it called? What's the word I'm
It's
looking
not the
for?
same build up everything. Like those like
No, I'm not saying it's the same thing, but like at the end of the day, it's not origin, it's not the word I'm looking for. They're all trying to do the same thing, and they all look very similar when you
I
watch
don't think so. Ikram, do you think Spurs play the same way as Man City?
I don't think. I
I
don't
didn't say the
think.
same.
No,
Yeah, you
no,
said they
not in
look
a
the
I
same
didn't
now.
say
You
the
said
not
they
in
look
same.
the same.
But all possession-based teams play a certain way. Like there's this blueprint that is always there.
I don't think so.
That's how me I feel.
Because like I like
I don't know.
because I'm a Chelsea fan,
I
I know
think the only
about
thing that
Maresca's build up tactics.
I can
The
say is
difference
the
usually how you break teams down at the end. Some people go through crossing, people like to like pass into the box or whatever.
I think what I
But I
would
feel
say
like
is
from the
similar,
build
which
up
might
to the
copy
post,
from Pep,
there are
is
lots of
the
similarities.
excuse me, is the inverted fullback thing. That's probably the only thing that I think they say that they probably took from Pep, and that's something that United actually do. So are you going to say that's a Pep thing? No, I don't think Ten Hag is copying Pep in that aspect.
Right.
I'm not saying
You
the
said they
same.
look the
What I'm
same,
saying
like
is,
at the end of the day.
The
no, I said
blueprint.
there are similarities
Yeah, obviously, yeah.
a lot because the whole framework of the thing is the same. It's a lot of passes trying to break teams down. That's what a lot of people do now. You don't see people play hoofball a lot anymore in the Premier
Yeah.
League. You don't see people just trying to pass to the winger and cross into the box for a header. Like it's not as common as
But
it is.
Nottingham Forest are doing that and they are cooking. You guys should watch
Yeah, I say it's not
that.
as
I know. I'm
common
just saying out
as
of
it used to
context. Like, you
be.
guys should watch that.
Wants to watch.
Wants to watch
They
Nottingham
are going
Forest.
to save
I
football
said
for
that
us.
since first week. I've been watching them.
Yes, so that's Haaland, Arteta thing. You say, hey, yo, be humble, eh? Be humble, eh? What was your opinion? See, let me say my own first. My own is, to be honest, I loved it. I loved it. One, because I don't know, but Arteta does too much on the touchline. Two, is that Haaland is allowed. He
That's
is
what I was
allowed.
about to say.
Yeah,
Haaland is the only person that will get away with that. Anybody
he,
else try that shit, they are insulting them.
we will cook them. Literally, I'm like, see, bro, you cannot be racking these numbers and be quiet, bro. Just
I always say though,
accept your role
see,
and
I
be
do not like it when players
arrogant.
are good and they don't have a personality. And people hated Ronaldo for it a lot. See, you cannot be good and just be humble. It's not sweet.
Yeah,
It's
not
not
everyone
sweet.
can be messy,
I swear, even if
unfortunately.
I'm
Not be
bad,
everybody
I'll
can
still
be
not be
messy.
humble.
Even Messi, like, remember, like, even Messi, remember, like, even in the World Cup, like, he still showed some level of, like,
He said he
arrogance,
should
like,
touch.
camera,
He
whoa.
said to touch and he started
Basha.
his game. He's not
You know,
touching.
so, like,
See what this
you
see how
have
we
to
got stuff.
round them up. It's part
Exactly.
of it.
Like to me, I don't want football to be
It's
boring.
not boring. Like,
I'm not a big
bro,
fan of
see the
respect,
Kukurea Haaland
but
stuff, the Martinez Traore, the who else, like, looking at revenge, you know, the Jesus Haaland one, like, players already said they are looking forward
Jackson,
to the next
Obi.
Eh?
Jackson and Mika Obi.
Jackson and Caribbean, you get, we are fighting
that
for our
happens.
this in Africa. Okay, so the next thing that I wanted to talk
Wait, I
about,
have
so, you
one
know, it's
question.
yeah.
Who do you guys think is better, Havertz or Nicholas Jackson?
As a what?
I don't rate Havertz at all. So
As a football,
I
As a
don't let me
centre
tell
as
you,
a
forward,
I don't
football
rate
player,
Havertz.
as a football player.
As a
Jackson is an improvement on Harvard.
I think no. Hold on. I'm not going to say this like bias or anything, but because of the improvement of Jackson this season, he's getting more light compared to Havertz.
I'm
No,
telling you, he
Let me tell
was
you.
this good last season. He just could not
No,
finish.
he didn't have the end product. He didn't have
I'm
the
saying he could not
Abdul,
finish.
sorry,
exactly now, but
but
Havertz is an integral part for
Ikram,
like
But guess what?
say that last game now. Say that last game, for example, that they were like he didn't make any passing. It's not like he was just standing or not doing anything. Like he was still integral to like that draw. They nearly won the game, and it was still
I
part
feel
of it.
what we're judging it is based on what Jackson is doing for Chelsea at the moment and what Havertz could not do while he was there.
Not even that, Seth. Not even that. It's because like now I feel like as a football player, I feel like Jackson is just better at football. Then people now bring the whole people now bring the whole end product thing. And because last season he could not finish or anything, he still scored more goals than Havertz. Like he still had more end product, even though he cannot finish or do anything like that.
Did he?
So I'm like, yeah, he did.
Did he?
He did. That's what I'm saying.
People
don't know that.
Yeah, like 14 Premier League goals or 16 or something.
If that's the case, I raise my hand.
No, see the thing with Jackson here. The only thing I would say I don't exactly like about Nico Jackson is that there are some times where he gets the ball and I just want him to drive because he has a lot of space and then he probably won't do it. He will now do some kind of sluggish mumu kind of moves to wait for more people to come. And that's the two things, the two passes they gave him in the last match. I think the Sancho one and the Caicedo goal. The goals he scored. Last season, I feel he wouldn't have driven forward like that. He would have done something and then he would have probably wasted the chance one way or the other.
I feel like he's still driven forward. I've just missed. It's just people just kept seeing the misses. He was getting the chance.
No, the misses were actually too much because his misses.
I can remember because
his misses were bad, but I'm saying it's still because of it's him. That's why he was getting those chances over and over and over.
Misses aside, though, he's not a bad footballer.
I'm telling you, there's no. Nicholas Jackson is a top 10 dribbler in Premier League. On God, I'm telling you.
I won't say top 10.
Should we start listing? You said top 10.
Top 10. List.
We'll list 10 better. Let's not do that.
Let's do it. That's what the podcast is about. Let's do it. Let's do it.
You know what? The thing is that I'm not even like thinking too deep. But yeah, like we can just go team by team. Let me start with City. There's Savinho, there's Bernardo Silva, there's
Doku.
There's Doku.
Doku has to be there. 3.
United.
Nobody.
Ahmad Garnacho.
Check the statistics. They're not better than him. I'm saying, watch him. I watched them.
I watch him. See, this one use eye test. This one use eye test.
Garnacho is a better dribbler.
Garnacho and Ahmad are better dribblers.
You guys don't watch him. That's why you're saying this. You guys don't watch him.
I watch Chelsea's game now.
Bro.
No.
Bro,
I watch Chelsea's game. The only Chelsea game that I watched this season was this West Ham, and I didn't watch it. It was the first half that I didn't watch. No, 2 of them, Ahmad Garnacho, just 2 of them, better dribblers. That 2 of them are so that's 5. Where else are we going to? Arsenal.
You guys, you guys. Let me give you guys a statistic.
Okay.
Do you know this? I'll give you this season and last season. Let me check last season for himself. Garnacho this season has completed 0.2 dribbles a game on 11%.
How many?
Garnacho's first start was against Crystal Palace.
That was his first start.
He has not played.
That's why I said
5 minutes apart from that last
11%. I'm saying, but like we're using eye test, and my eyes are not seeing the same thing as you. Then statistics are not backing me up. Because I'm saying last season still 1.3, 43%. Jackson was 1.5, 59%.
If you check Ahmad's stats and compare it to Jackson's zone would appear higher than his probably.
I'm saying,
but it does not mean he's a better dribbler than Ahmad.
If someone is completing more dribbles at a higher percentage, I'm like, okay, first, I was like, what eye test are you guys using? This guy glides past players with ease, bro. Like,
so nobody said he does. He's just not a better dribbler than them.
Well, okay, so we've got to Arsenal anyway. We've mentioned 5, so we're with Arsenal now.
I'm saying but 2 are wrong. So what's the point?
Are we going to? Okay, you know what? Just for
0.4, 18%. I'm dead.
Just for it, I'll just leave only Ahmad there and remove Garnacho. Just for the sake of it. Let's just leave it at 4.
No, I'm keeping Garnacho.
Just wait. Let's just leave it at 4 first. Let's just leave it at 4. Okay. Then who else? Arsenal. Are we going to say Saka is a better dribbler than?
I think Saka is a better dribbler.
I don't see.
If you're saying he glides past,
I don't think like. I don't think dribbling is like.
No, I'm saying like you people are saying just because a player is good, you will just give them other
Yeah, exactly.
that
So
they are-
I
It's not
said
because
that's
he's good.
exactly
We literally did not mention Rashford. We did not mention other
because
people.
he's not good.
We did not mention.
Hey, wait now,
KDB.
relax.
With-
I'm just going to pick one from a random team, and I'm just going to say Fulham, Traore. So I'm just going to put that one there. I'm not talking
Fulham
about any,
Traore.
so I'm just putting Fulham Traore. I'm just putting it there.
That's four so
Um,
for me.
let's go to Chelsea.
That's fine.
Let's go to Chelsea. Palmer,
Noni Maduike.
Madueke. That's 7.
1-on-1.
Jadon Sancho is okay. Let me not say Sancho.
I
Let
will
me
blow
not.
you.
Sancho.
Remember, I'm not adding Sancho. I'm not adding Sancho.
No,
I'm not adding Sancho.
Sancho.
He will dribble his
If we're
space.
being honest,
He will dribble his space. He will not beat the player.
He's a better dribbler.
Sancho is
Do
a
you think
better
Sancho is a
dribbler.
I'm
better
not
dribbler
adding
than him?
Sancho.
I think
I'm not
Sancho is a
Sancho.
better dribbler.
No.
So right now,
Let's go
we're on 7.
Yeah, other people.
1-7 for me.
We're on 7.
1-7.
Chelsea.
Son Heung-min is a better dribbler.
God forbid bad team, please take that away. Take that away.
Son.
No.
Son is not
has
a
forgotten
better
how to
dribbler.
dribble. Son has forgotten how to dribble. Son
Okay.
has not been a dribbler
fair.
in like 3
Fair,
seasons,
because
bro.
that's the same reason why we said why we didn't
Oh, yeah,
add
Ikram.
Rashford. It's the same reason why we didn't add Rashford. So like it's you don't.
Okay, Adingra.
I haven't watched a lot of him, so I don't know.
I have watched Adingra.
I haven't watched a lot of him.
I watched him in that AFCON, and he was very scary.
Tell the truth.
So
is Adingra a better dribbler?
Okay.
Adingra 8. We have 2 more. Which other teams have we not looked at? West Ham.
There's nobody in West Ham, I don't think.
Mohamed Kudus.
Kudus, 9.
Kudus, 9.
9. I can leave him at number 10. Let's give
No!
Jackson 10.
He's 10. He's 10.
No, see, we can mention
Liverpool. We've not checked Liverpool. We've not checked Liverpool.
Salah, Diaz.
There's Diaz. There's Salah.
I don't agree.
There's Diaz and Salah. That's already 11.
He's better than Salah.
He's a good dribbler. He's a good dribbler, but he's not top 10 in the Premier League. The Premier League has too many good dribblers for him to be in top 10.
And I think it's because
but
we're actually not thinking too deep about it. Like there will be people that are on top of him on that list.
I'm telling you.
No, there are a lot.
There are a lot of people. We are just not thinking too deep about it. We are just trying to remember players.
You don't watch this guy.
So Abdul,
Nobody is saying that he cannot dribble. Nobody is saying
in the Premier League, he will be number 1.
So I'm going to send you guys the list, and what we are going to do is there is a list of 9 names for like each position, and we are going to pick 3 at their prime. We're going to pick 3 at their prime, and I'm going to start with like goalkeepers. So at their prime, select 3 goalkeepers. Which of these goalkeepers do you believe like at the best, like at their prime? So number 1, Dida. Number 2, Buffon. Number 3, Schmeichel. Number 4, Neuer. Number 5, Casillas. Number 6, Van der Sar. Number 7, Peter Cech. Number 8, Oliver Kahn. And number 9, Lehmann. Let me just say mine. Mine is I'm picking Neuer, I'm picking Cech, and I'm picking Casillas. Yeah, I'm picking because for what, like we're saying price. So I'm picking Neuer, Casillas, and Cech. Abdul, who are you picking?
I'm picking.
Let me go.
Okay, go.
Okay, no, Abdul, go.
I'm picking Neuer, Cech, and Kahn.
Neuer, Cech, and Kahn. Did you
see,
watch
the thing is, I actually wanted to pick Neuer and Kahn as well, but I was like, I can't give Germany everything. So I'm picking Neuer.
Nothing like that, though. If you want to pick Germany, pick Germany.
My 3. Neuer, Casillas, Gigi Buffon.
The thing is, like, when would you argue Buffon's prime was?
See, that's what.
See,
that's
he
honestly what I
played
was just
so
struggling with.
long.
Is that his longevity was so mad.
Yeah, but like,
that, which point will you say?
But
okay,
this
is
when
Buffon's
I say prime,
prime.
I'm considering like his age. like maybe within like 30 something when he was in his early 30s, and he was at Juve, and at that point he had won Euros. I think he had won the World Cup as well, and then he was dominating in. He had even there was a season that Juventus went unbeaten the whole Serie A season.
Yeah. So was that
So
because of?
I think he's up there, 2014 or so.
Did he have like a significance in that? Listen, because if you see, like, for example, check, like you mentioned, like if you can list the stats for us again. Yes. Check stats.
Oh.
Check stats.
I don't think Czech
Let me
at
list the
his
stats,
prime
let me
is
list the
better
stats,
than
List the
Buffon at
stats.
his
List the
prime.
stats. It's actually mad. It's actually mad.
04-05, he got least goals considered ever in a Premier League season, most clean sheets ever in a Premier League season. In that game against Bayern, I feel like this were the 2 points. There was that 05 to 06 period where, we won the league back to back. We came in. That was Mourinho's special time moment. Best defense, like, ever, Premier League history. Like, there's nothing close.
Like
I think
the home record also without
home record. He
losing.
went,
Yeah.
I think, 82
Well, like
games.
almost 2 seasons on
It's
And
top.
like
more than 2. I think
Czech,
it's like 82
Czech
games
had a
unbeaten at the
significant
Stamford Bridge.
play in
In
all
all of
those
that, because it was the
in
defense
all
that
of
was
that.
carrying us, not the attack.
So like he must be there. Neuer must be there. And then I'll give the last one to Casillas. So the next one we are going to is defenders.
Okay.
Send though, please send.
Yeah, I sent it already.
Okay.
So defenders. We're looking at Vidic, Ferdinand, Sergio Ramos, John Terry, Puyol, Ashley Cole, Lam, Piqué, Van Dijk.
Can I go first?
Are we doing just 3 or part
Just
4?
three.
Three.
Can I go first?
Oh yeah, go first.
I know normally it seems like I have a united agenda, but like, it's not like that.
It's your
The
opinion.
thing is, this one pains me because I actually like these boys. I like them, Vidic and Ferdinand. I have much respect for them. But I'll give you my explanation for all three of my choices. Number 1 choice, Van Dijk. Because of Prime. When I talking about Prime, nobody's aura levels, which is those
We're not talking about aura
2019 Van Dijk levels.
We're not talking about aura here.
That's the thing, is that is there a season that like
Yes.
any of these defenders that like okay,
He won
Ferdinand.
PL Player of the Season twice.
Vidic the only defender to back-to-back.
No, I don't think it was back-to-back, but he won Premier League Player of the Season twice.
For a centre back, never happened before.
That had the likes of Drogba and all those insane strikers.
Who won Premier League?
Vidic. Yes.
Yeah,
like I wasn't even going to mention Ferdinand. Like, but Vidic, you can't have those two things. Like, I think it's genuinely because he is not English. That's why, like, there isn't so much hype around him.
Brother, he's from Serbia. If he was from any
if he was
European
from all these European countries that like play well in the Euros, like he won't get that much disrespect at all. You can't as a defender during that period
and then
of those kind of players.
Completely ignoring his goal scoring. Vida used to score a lot. Like he was just like Van Dijk. Like how Van Dijk is scoring, that's how Vidic used to score.
You know what?
And his own defending is not aura defending.
The only thing I feel he did not have
exactly. Because
everything
before I was firmly Vidic over Van Dijk, but it's just maybe it's recency bias that has been touching me.
He's a fine man now. That's why.
But if Van Dijk is who you wanted to pick Van Dijk. It's fine. We understand. It's Van Dijk.
It's come.
Then Sergio Ramos
must be there.
As per him too, in inevitable aura too as well. Like you just know something is going. That is just different.
And
same reasons as Czech. We've seen the records. We've seen we saw what happened. We were all alive.
Fine.
Exactly.
Let me go.
Exactly.
For me, I think Vidic. Ramos. Ashley Cole. Do you know why I'm saying Ashley Cole?
Why?
I'm not. Do you know why I'm saying Ashley Cole? Because there was a time that he was easily the best left back in the
Yeah,
world.
but for
Yeah.
No, for me, I'm just those are not. If I'm picking centre back only, I wouldn't pick him. But I'm trying to pick defense.
Yeah, I
So
tried
pick
to
the three
make
of
it.
them like that.
I tried to mix it like a lot. So yeah, but yeah, that's fair. So I guess it's only the last player that we probably like disagree on.
Well, who did he pick? He picked John Terry,
Yeah,
right?
he picked John Terry. Yeah.
Okay.
Yeah. So mine is.
And Ashiko also achieved everything and won everything that he mentioned. That Czech won as well.
did he? When did he come to Chelsea? I don't think he was there for the first season, was he?
He won the Champions League, I think.
Yeah. But I'm saying, like, I feel like he came after that 15 goal.
Yeah,
like,
he came
record.
after that.
Exactly. So he wasn't around
but he
for that.
won the Premier League with them as well.
Yeah,
He
but
won
I'm
at
saying,
least one.
when we
but like
achieved
that
our
start,
most defensively,
when
he was not
when
there.
did they achieve that start?
No, I don't.
Exactly,
Yeah, no, I'm
he
not
was not
counting
there,
that.
yeah.
I'm just saying that he was there through like
Yeah,
the
to
good
do
times,
everything
and
else.
he was very good. He was
Okay, but let me mention mine. So mine is Vidic, Ramos, and John Terry. That's my three. Nah. I give respect to like John Terry, like very much. Like I would give it to him. Like prime John Terry, Ramos, Vidic. So next is midfielders. So we have. Are you ready?
Yeah.
So we have Lampard, Iniesta, Xavi, Gerrard, Ballack, Makelele, Perlo, Kaka, and Modric.
Kaka, Iniesta. I'm very tempted to say Makelele or Fellow, but I won't. I'll give it to Xavi.
Okay.
But if I was building a midfield, though, it would be Fellow or Makelele.
Prime.
No.
We are not building midfield.
I already listed Kaka, Iniesta, Xavi. I told you that's the best three for me.
Okay. What about yours, Abdul?
The only thing is, I forgot that we're doing Prime, so I had something else in my head. But now that we're doing Prime, I'm switching it. And mine is Kaka, Iniesta, Xavi as well. If it was...
That's actually mad. I think this one was not actually an argument because we all had the same.
It's not an argument.
But if it was not
last
Prime,
player to beat Ronaldo and Messi to the Ballon d'Or, and then the two arguably best midfielders ever in existence.
Yeah.
Fair enough.
But if it wasn't Prime,
have added two of them.
Really
if it wasn't Prime, I'll replace Kaka with Modric.
It wasn't Prime. Oh, well, Kaka fell off after AC Milan, so I agree.
Exactly, but those
yeah. Now, for me, rather than Modric, it would have been. I was either going to pick Lampard or Makelele. Is either one of the two of them. I think I would have picked Lampard.
Is it the problem?
I think I would have picked Lampard.
Lampard and Gerrard will actually win if Iniesta and Xavi are not in the conversation of midfielders. Does that make sense?
You know what? Now that I won't talking Prime, Seth. Actually, no. But like, no, because like deep hits, like Lampard came second in Ballon d'Or twice.
Iniesta and Xavi won what?
No, not Iniesta and Xavi. I'm talking about Kaka. I'm talking about Kaka. It's Kaka.
Oh, okay.
It's Kaka that I'm talking about. So I'm like...
Second, twice.
Yeah.
Kaka won.
I'm saying is that like that.
He was
that Lampard Kaka conversation is it's very little. That's the separation.
In your words, it's dodgy. It's dodgy.
It's quite dodgy, isn't it?
Yeah, but if we're doing eye test, it's Kaka any day.
What is that?
But anyway, let's go to the last one, strikers. So we have Rooney.
Okay.
Eto'o, Van Nistelrooy, Henry, Suarez, Lewandowski, Zlatan, David Villa, Didier Drogba. So I'm picking Suarez. Villa, and Rooney. I'm picking Suarez, David Villa, and Wayne Rooney.
I feel like those are some very dodgy picks. I'm doing...
How? We'll explain that after. Just go first.
I'm doing Suarez, Lewandowski, Henry.
Suarez, Lewandowski, Henry.
I'm talking Prime here, bro.
I think the thing is with David Villa, like I don't know what his exact stats are, but I just know that he was playing magnificent football for that.
Check the exact stats.
2008.
He was playing. He was playing like, and you know the kind of football that they were probably playing that time. And
2013
he
or
had
something.
he
Nah,
played
he
with
was
Messi
crazy.
as well.
Bro, he was crazy.
So like,
was it not 2010 World Cup? Abi? I'm trying to remember the World Cup. David Villa is crazy. He's an incredible baller.
like
It's just that he's one of
David
those names
Villa
that
and
just
Suarez are the two people that have to be there. And I think on this list, and even in recent times, like have shown how
did you say have
underrated
to be
Rooney
there?
actually is. And I think again, it's because of how he looks. Because now he looks, and
No.
that talk that he had about Ronaldo
Ikram.
and things like it has actually
The
made
issue with
people
Rooney-
appreciate him less for the great things that he actually did. There are so many people that talked about Rooney
I feel
things
like-
that he was
I feel
doing
like-
when he was 15, 16.
But yeah, I'm picking Henry.
Mhm.
I'm picking Suarez. And I'm picking Samuel Eto'o.
Sabaletto.
Eto?
Oh, Samuel
Prime.
Eto'o. Oh yeah, Eto'o. Okay, yeah, Eto'o. Eto'o is a better pick than Villa, bro. I don't know where this Villa, like Villa.
Bro, Eto'o is now the underrated
I'm
one.
saying, bro,
Because Eto'o
like-
that won back-to-back Champions Leagues.
Yeah, but I think
back-to-back Champions League.
we probably should be looking at the stats of these guys.
I'm saying, bro,
Oh
like
my
this David
days.
Villa one, like he's
Bro,
confused,
Eto'o was
bro.
going crazy. And Eto'o played for Barca as well, and he was cooking.
Hold on. I can't find his stats by the season.
Ah, this guy was washed by 2011. That's crazy.
Who?
Yeah,
Villa?
bro.
Yeah, that was it. But between those two Champions League that they beat us around that time,
He
when
didn't score.
he was good.
I'm saying, but like
No, I'm not.
he
Sorry.
didn't score more than 31 goals during that time, bro. That was his highest 31 goals in a season, all competitions.
In a
All
season.
competitions.
Yeah, but you see the thing you're not considering is that for a striker, then check the
And
other
he played
strikers
like, and he
around
played
that time.
like, bro, he played with Messi as well.
31 goals a season is good for a striker. Then
Yeah, but I'm
it's
like,
not that Ronaldo and Messi
it's
have
not
scored
compared to Lewandowski that was scoring 60 goals.
Yeah,
bro.
that's modern football.
That's why I say his time.
Fair.
Wait, okay, so
Fair
you're
enough.
saying 31 goals in 2008 is more impressive than 60 in 2019?
I'm not saying it's more impressive. I'm just saying the time was
I know,
different.
I know,
31
but
goals
I'm
in 2008 was very
I know it's
impressive.
very impressive, but I'm like, I don't think that's Lewandowski's 60 goals.
No. See, he was, for his time, he was a very clinical striker. But we're ranking him with other strikers.
That's what I'm telling you, Cram. I don't
Come
think
to-
he's in that conversation, bro. Like, I don't think he's there.
Yeah.
How many goals does Eto'o have in his entire
I'm
career?
talking prime, Sha, but like, check. Eto'o has a lot.
293.
293. Okay.
And he was good at playing football too. Eye test, he passes.
Very good.
But anyway, all this thing is Sha opinion. All this thing is Sha opinion, Sha.
Yeah, it's
Like,
opinion.
I was just using eye test for this one. Like I used eye test for my own pick. It was like my striker was probably like very biased, Sha.
No. See, Ikram.
Okay, wait.
Valid.
Do you think Villa is better than
valid.
Aguero?
It's not like the bad
Do
take.
you think Villa is better
It's a
than
very
Aguero?
valid take because he's crazy.
Yeah. Do you think he's
Villa?
better than Aguero?
I don't think he's better than Aguero.
Yeah.
No.
Villa.
No.
I don't think
no.
so.
I don't think so.
I believe Aguero should have actually been on this list.
I did. I see.
I
It's
know.
But that's
All right. So as usual, we're going to go to the next section. I said section segment, which is predictions or delusions. So we're going to start with first game of match day 6, which is Newcastle Man City.
2-1 City.
Soon 3-0 City.
3-0 City as well. 3-0 to City. Arsenal, Leicester.
2-1. 2-1 Arsenal.
2-0 Arsenal.
You said 2-0 Arsenal.
2-1.
I said 2-0 Arsenal.
I'm giving this one 4-0 Arsenal.
Sorry, can I go back? I think I'm
Go
going
back to
give it 2-0 Arsenal as well.
2-0 Arsenal, okay.
Yeah.
Brentford, West Ham.
1-0 Brentford.
2-1 West Ham.
2-1 Brentford. Chelsea, Brighton. You are
1-1.
just playing this safe
Draw.
so that you can celebrate if it doesn't happen. Oh my days.
2-1 Chelsea.
Brighton 2-1.
Wait, Chelsea's at
Why are
home,
you
right?
looking at me? You gave them to draw. Brighton to win 2-1.
Chelsea's at home.
Yes, Chelsea is at home.
Chelsea 2-1.
Yeah, Chelsea.
Everton. Yeah, exactly. I don't think Chelsea have that home.
No,
Our
I
home
believe.
is not
I
good.
believe. I know they will
Our
concede,
record
but I
in
feel
away is
like
better.
those attackers have too much ginger in their bodies right now. I believe
Fair.
they could do it.
Fair enough.
Shadow.
He's going to give one of those assists now. That you give Jackson the ball in midfield and Jackson will run all the way and score.
Let's keep happening.
Oh my
Keep
days.
scoring. There's no
All
problem.
right then. Everton, Crystal Palace.
That'll be a horrible game, bro. 2-1 Palace.
1-1. 1-1. Draw.
2-0 to Crystal Palace. Nottingham Forest, Fulham.
2-1 Forest.
3-1 to Fulham.
1-0 Fulham.
Okay. Wolves, Liverpool. Wolves are at home.
4-0 Liverpool.
3-1 Liverpool.
2-1 Liverpool.
What happened to supporting your boys?
They are trying. Mario Lemina is doing well, but it's not enough.
Ebola.
Yeah.
A very underrated player.
Fuck, they are dead last.
Ipswich, Villa.
3-1 Villa. That Colombian bastard to score.
2-0 Villa.
2-1 to Villa. Now, Super Sunday. Blockbuster match. United, Spurs. Not Spurs United. United, Spurs.
2-0 Spurs.
Repeat.
He said 2-0 to Spurs.
2-0 Spurs.
Ikram, go.
He said he can't go. Okay, I'm giving United to win. 3-1.
That scoreline, if you check the stats, that's probably the most repeated scoreline between Man United and Spurs. 3-1. I'm going 3-1 as well. United.
To who? To who? Have either of you predicted a United
Yes.
loss?
He has.
Crystal Palace to win us 2-1 last week.
Ikram is an
Oh,
up.
okay,
He's an up,
yes.
but he won't admit it.
As an up, that you guys will lose. You guys have to lose sometimes.
No.
My job is not to
See,
say
if
what
we're
I
playing
want,
Man
it's what
City-
I think we will play.
I understand. No, I'm just
It's
going
what
to
I
Exactly.
think.
But if we're playing Man City, I understand. If
What
we're
do you
playing
play
Liverpool,
last season?
I
You finished
understand.
eighth last season, bro.
See, they are for me, there are only 3 teams in the Premier League that United will play that will be like, maybe we will not win. Palace is not one of them. We might lose, but I'm not going,
Okay, so what is
going
this
into
thing?
the match.
Liverpool
Yes.
City, Arsenal.
And Brighton.
No, you, Abdul, be honest. Before
Liverpool
your
City,
team goes to
Arsenal, and
shit,
Brighton.
I said,
Liverpool City,
what is it?
Arsenal, and Brighton.
for you,
No,
I've
those
never
are the
added
4 teams
Brighton.
that we cannot beat. Ten Hag has never won Brighton.
You won last season, Ikram.
Did he win Brighton?
Yes,
And they
last
owned the last game,
match
the
of the
last
season,
game.
I think.
Okay, so I'm mad. I actually forgot about that.
Yeah,
but
but
I
like,
say
I'm being
something.
honest with yourself, like, as a Chelsea fan, like, supporting Chelsea from time, there shouldn't be more than 2-3 teams in Premier League that you believe could actually beat your team.
Yeah, but like you're meant to use context clues. Sometimes you can see
I
the way the
understand.
team is winning.
I
And like you
understand.
feel like,
But at the same time,
we just played one party.
I'm
It's early
seeing it
kickoff.
as
You use all these things.
United can always we can always come up on top. That's just it. It's biased, but that's just how I see it. Because there are game weeks that you expect United to get absolutely destroyed, and then we come up with 0-0 against Liverpool or beat Liverpool even.
Fair. But anyway, the last game to
I don't know.
predict is Bournemouth Southampton.
So irrelevant, bro. Bournemouth fans, kill me. All three of you.
Nah,
uh, I don't know.
yeah, you don't care about that match at all. You don't even do.
Man. 2-1 Bournemouth,
I think
bro.
it's going to be a 2-2 draw.
2-0 Bournemouth.
Okay. All right, then. That was actually a very good episode. I have a lot of things I'll be able to pick up from. But yeah, thank you guys for coming again. And remember, if you're watching, remember to subscribe, put on the notifications, share, like, all the yada yada yada. And see you in the next episode.